Samurai guitarist.
Sean Daniel.
I'm not a fearful man.
No?
But there are 3 things I truly fear.
Let's hear them.
Spicy food. Being pranked by a teenager in a TikTok video.
Okay.
And being put on the spot with a guitar.
Yet here we are.
I think everybody's had this fear before if you play guitar.
Yeah.
What do I do when someone puts me on the spot?
Yep.
So this is going to be our gift to you to guide you through this very sensitive, terrifying experience.
Yeah. No more guitar anxiety.
Oh, that's a beautiful way to put it.
That's what we're trying to help you out with here.
So what do you think?
Well, I think the first thing you need to do is figure out what is the situation and then make sure you adapt accordingly, because there are very different things you should be doing in different guitar on the spot scenarios.
This is just good life advice, not even guitar advice.
Yeah. So first of all, the thing that I always want to be able to do is just have an instant crowd pleaser that I can just play no problem. Doesn't even matter if you like the song that much. Doesn't even matter if you like the genre. If you are like into, I don't know, math rock, and you practicing your tapping, you're doing all the funny time signatures, you gotta also have at least like a Beatles song or something that you can just pull out just to please everyone. A song that everyone knows and they can sing along to.
It's just in your back pocket.
You got one?
I've got a lot of them.
So what do you pull out?
My go-to, if I'm put on the spot, I go originals.
You can't pick an original. What are you talking about? This is my whole tip is have one that everybody knows when you're put on the spot, like a crowd pleaser. It's not an original. A Sean Daniel Major 7 Sad Boy original.
That's what I do. That's because then I don't get asked to play again ever.
Oh, so this is
that's part of my strategy. Yeah, it's like I've done the whole acoustic cover thing, which is I guess it's kind of a bit of a contrarian thing for me to do. Is to just play originals at a party. Because we're talking about this mythical party scenario.
I've been in this. I've been in this where the guitar's been getting passed around, like, hey, you play one. I'm like, okay, I can play like a jazz standard fingerstyle. No one's gonna give a shoot about that.
I have a great story about this, which you have to wait for my tip to get to. But I'd probably play some Led Zeppelin stuff.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, I'd probably play Over the Hills and Far Away.
That's a good one.
That's probably what I would do.
I'm a wagon wheeler. I don't even love the song, but I can sing the song if I need to. I'm not a singer, and the nice thing about that one, everyone's going to sing along. It's a crowd pleaser. You got to know at least like one easy crowd pleaser that you can just bust out under the worst scenarios. You can play that.
That's a loop, right? Is this like a chord loop?
Yeah.
What?
One.
Can you teach me how to play wagon wheel? I don't know how to play wagon wheel, to be honest.
6 minor.
Oh, we got a capo.
4.
1, 5, 6.
It's the Blink 182 progression. Yeah, so 1.
So G.
Yeah, so G
D,
with
E minor, C.
That's also one of my tips, is have a capo ready to go.
Okay.
Then
so wait, hold on. You carry a capo around with you at parties?
Everywhere.
That's, man, what a monster.
That's
great.
That's another one of my tips. Is always be
you
prepared.
did just produce that right now. That's pretty impressive.
Actually, this is a good tip. Is always actually have a guitar pick, because it's
That's
the worst
true.
when you're in the scenario and they're like, hey, play guitar. I'm like, okay, I don't have a pick.
And your cold hands.
And your hands are
forced
cold.
to, yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, here's one of mine. It's some like flimsy, worn down thing. You have to like try to do something in a scenario you're not comfortable with gear that you're not comfortable
with. The worst is when they hand you one of those paper thin like 0.4 like picks. Yeah, I've actually been there where I'm like, I can't do anything but just like yeah, that's
a good tip. So
that's a great tip.
Have a
pick on you.
If you can bring a capo too, great.
That's a little excessive. If you ask me, yeah.
I like having a capo with me, because then if I am past a guitar, I can get in here and play wagon wheel.
That's pretty great. There's no way to play it in A, but that's fine.
So yeah, just having like a crowd pleasing tip.
I'm inspired.
A crowd pleasing song.
I'm inspired by that tip. Just like I'm inspired by that guitar that you're using.
Yeah.
What is it?
This is the Enya Inspire. Look at this. No cables, but I'm still making electric guitar sounds.
I too am cableless. Today's video is sponsored by Enya Guitars. I'm using the Next G in nylon.
That sounds great.
Right? The speaker in this one is actually, I mean, if you look at the difference in the size of the speakers, you can tell this one is like, so depending on what you're looking for, these are both very portable, just awesome guitars, you know?
Yeah. I love these. They just like, it's been going everywhere with me this summer. Just like being able to grab this and have an electric guitar sound right here. Love it.
Wagon wheel? Yeah, Yeah, without a capo.
And look at that, and I'm inspired.
All right, so we're gonna get to my tip, and I'm gonna have an affiliate link for these Onion guitars in the description because these are awesome. Thank you
they actually
for
are
sponsoring
awesome.
the video. Be very good at one specific thing because that is a great way to sound impressive. I'm gonna take you on a little story time, okay? I don't know if I should be telling the story. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but I'm just gonna tell it anyway because I don't
Who's
care.
gonna stop you?
Because you're my people out here, and it's only a matter of time till a teenage pranks me and my career's over anyways. So I'm at Misha Mansour's birthday party last year, okay? Misha, the guitar player for Periphery, incredible guitar player, awesome guy. We're at his house, hanging out. A lot of other guitar players are there, right? This very mythical scenario comes up. We're in his studio, and he's like, I know nobody wants to do this, but this is my birthday, and I just got this new, like, dentist Les Paul that he was showing off to everybody. And he's like, it would be so awesome if just for my only birthday present, the greatest guitar players assembled in this room could just play a little something on it one at a time, right? Now I, not being one of the greatest guitar players on earth, am like, this is a nightmare. This is like an actual nightmare scenario coming to life. So check this out. Here's the lineup. It goes Misha.
Yep, he's pretty good.
Pliny.
Pretty good.
Is next. Mark from Falling in Reverse, one of the biggest rock bands on earth, and then me, right? And I'm like, this is like really
Major 7
This
time.
is stupid, right? Well, yeah, for sure, major 7 time. But more importantly, again, I'm not like a flashy guitar player. I just play guitar to play songs and have fun, to, record stuff like whatever. But I'm pretty good at Travis picking, right? So if somebody gives me a guitar and I have to.
I can't even
Like it's not right, but I've just it's a style that you kind of palm mute,
Yeah, this is a great one.
and it's like okay. The cool thing about that is a style I can apply to any chord, and it kind of sounds impressive. Only because I've just
Yeah, so you're saying you have a bag of tricks and grab that one that's at the top of that bag.
it's one trick. It's just being able to go
Yeah, learn some Travis
1,
picking.
2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and again, it's just like a muscle memory where your thumb is just going E D
Yeah.
E D E D E D, and then you kind of stick, and then any chord. And it's like now you just apply that to it, which is way easier than like. See, this guy's pretty good. He just picks it up. He probably hasn't even practiced. Like it's whatever.
I've spent a lot of time Travis picking.
Yeah, Travis picking is something that I think you can get that down in a reasonable amount of time, and then just
Sounds
apply
so
it
good too.
and apply it to a chord, and it's like bro, like I'm telling you, I promise you, I am not in the same league at all as any of those guitar players.
Did
but
any of them Travis pick?
No, they didn't.
They're like, nice, this
Yeah,
guy's not
I
just
kind
doing
of held
some
my
solo.
own that night. I feel, and it was all because I was prepared by learning one specific thing.
It's also not the most common thing. Like, not everybody can do that.
Yeah, especially on like an electric dentist Les Paul.
Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of like cool guy hipster choice. I was so nervous, but I got the job done. So that's my advice.
Well,
on
I
that.
think maybe as an extension of this, like that one trick, be able to do it so well, like practice it till it's like 120% good, because then when you're in those situations where like you get a little bit nervous, your skills drop 20%, you're still doing it at 100.
Yep, that's
So you're
that's
so
right, yeah.
good at it, you could just do it in your sleep. And that's like for me, wagon wheel, I could be at the end of a party, back in my partying days, have one completely tied on, and I can just still like half asleep play wagon wheel.
Back in your party, we just had the party of the century a few days ago, bro. What do
We
you
did,
mean
but,
back in the partying days?
Well, at the end of the party, I'm just dead sober now. So,
Yeah, that was pretty wild. But
but back in the day, I could be just like falling over, barely hanging on. Steve's in trouble, but he
Man.
can still do wagon
you
wheel.
can see, still, no matter in your darkest moments.
He's slurring his words. We don't know even if he's awake. Get him a guitar.
There we go. Oh, he's fine. He's just been to wagon wheel.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's
He-
okay. Call the ambulance off. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's good.
You still do wagon wheel.
All right. So we got any other tips that you got?
Be cognizant of what the people actually want to hear.
Read the room a little bit.
Read the room.
Okay. All right.
If it's at the end of the night and nobody wants to hear wagon wheel, don't play it.
What room would that be? I don't
know. I found myself in these situations where it's like people are winding down after a party on a dock, and you're like in a sunroom, everyone's kind of falling asleep, and if you bust into Wagon Wheel, people can be like, oh, the acoustic guitar guy's out. But if you can just like play like some just gentle stuff.
That's nice.
Like there's a girl crying over there who's like, there's a guy who's dealing with some stuff over here. Someone's unhappy over there.
I guess the good thing about, all right, here's
and you play this stuff, someone's falling asleep over there, and like, you brought peace to the room.
Here's the beauty of the 1564 is like if you're playing Wagon Wheel, right, and then you read the room not being.
It's not Wagon Wheel time.
Then it's just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit, and then you just go into that.
Yeah.
Or through the stone weavers alone, you give it all and now one more. You can just do some.
You can transition out of Wagon Wheel pretty
sure,
easily.
it could be like it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Okay, so be able to pivot off of Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
In the rare occasion that it's not a Wagon Wheel crop.
And then also maybe like prepare for situations where you might kind of be feeling like you're a little nervous. A lot of people have guitar store anxiety. They go into a guitar store and they're like, oh man, this place must be filled with the best guitar players in my city. I better make sure I impress them. Now the best thing to do, I would say, would just be like, have a guitar store thing that you can always play.
Mm-hmm.
And that should probably not be the things that everyone else plays.
Slow
dancing?
What do you mean?
In a burning room?
I mean,
that's become a guitar store song.
It has been.
Yeah, in my lifetime.
It's a new one. That's cool. That was birthed and now is a full-fledged
guitar store song.
It grew up into being a hated guitar store song.
Yeah. Sweet Child of Mine, The Crazy Trains.
Obviously, Stairway to Heaven.
Go for like a deep track there. Get like Bark at the Moon like really good, or something like that. Get like The Ocean by Led Zeppelin.
Oh, that's a great guitar.
Can I play that off the top of my head?
That's a good one.
Because I'm telling you, I worked at a guitar store. I heard Stairway to Heaven endlessly, Sweet Child of Mine endlessly. I don't think I ever heard The Ocean once. And if I did, I'd be like, yo, that kid knows what's up. Even if you're not playing it great, I'd just be pumped to hear like a different song like that.
Yeah. Have a little bit of, again, that goes back to reading the room, really. Read the guitar store room.
Yeah, and like that one's not even that hard to play. Go learn The Ocean, play that one in guitar stores.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is a good one. That's not even hard. Because I'm telling you, if I was in a guitar store, again, as an employee, if I heard someone doing that, I'd be like, even if it was just absolutely chopped up.
I'd be like, right on, little man.
I'd be like, right on, little man.
Yeah, like keep it going. As former guitar store employees ourselves, you know, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Another good tip is just really have an exit strategy prepared, right? So if you see an acoustic guitar, don't be afraid. It's kind of like, what is it, Robert De Niro in that Ronin movie? Like, always check all the exits. Like you don't go into a room without seeing an exit. Like you go into a room, you see an acoustic guitar. Like, okay, maybe I don't want to put myself in that position. If you're afraid of being put on the spot, right? Or another way to read the room is to find the hipster guy who's just like dying to play the guitar, and then you just use him as a buffer between you and the guitar, knowing that he'll take all the heat.
Or if you're done playing, just like know where that guitar is going next. Have an outlet for your guitar.
That's
so if you hey, play another one. Oh no. Johnny, you got one in you.
Keep it going. No, you play again. Play more, Johnny.
Yeah, get the guitar to Johnny.
So now a very similar question to being put on the spot in a similar situation is, what about the jam, the infamous jam? What do you do?
Learn the 12-bar blues. That's it. Just learn the 12-bar blues. I don't care if you like the blues. I don't care if you don't like the blues. Just learn the blues because it's going to devolve into the blues.
For sure. Every guitar player who's into a jam, that's going to incite a jam, I suppose.
We're going to the blues.
Is going to have that. Right? So let's say I know how to play the 12-bar. I'll play it in E. Right? What are you going to do?
We're going to play some blues licks in E.
All right, so I'm going to play a 12-bar blues in E. So I'm the experienced guy who's enticing you to jam.
I'm too nervous to jam. I wasn't ever prepared for this situation. What should I do? I'll tell you what you do. E minor pentatonic. The only thing that you can do to really make it pop out is over those E chords, just hit the major third too. And then when it goes to the A, give me be an A. Then you just do pure pentatonic. And then when it goes back to the E, hit that major third again. And when it goes to the B, let's not complicate things. Stick with that pentatonic. Something like that, because
Easy.
Even though there are variations within the blues, and we did some different things.
Yeah.
You stick to the simple guidelines.
That's
Play
it.
minor pentatonic basically all the way through, except for on the E's. You hit that major third in there. You're gonna be in good shape.
So what's the major third of E? What's the fret you're going for? First.
Well, let's just find the G sharp, which would be on the first fret of the G string, fourth fret of the E strings.
That's it. So just think of those two notes and then minor pentatonic the rest of the way through. Because then it's like, oh, well, this guy knows more than just minor pentatonic. You're really rocking that Enya Inspire.
I love this thing. Because there's really just nothing like playing an electric guitar. If you just want to grab a guitar, you can't do things on an acoustic guitar that you can do on an electric guitar. So when you want to play an electric guitar, sometimes you don't want to plug in. You don't want to do all the bells and whistles, get your amp going. This thing just allows you to have it on the couch. Oh, I want to play electric guitar, grab it. And I have an electric guitar sound. Can do my trem stuff, get my sounds. Love it. This one's great too. I haven't spent as much time with this one.
These are very different options in case you're looking for this. So they both have actual 1/4 inch outputs that you could use, or just headphone outputs that you can just silently practice.
Yeah, USB-C charging.
Again, this one
They stay charged for a long time too.
The charge is really good actually. I will say the speaker in the Next G is definitely better.
It's louder.
But I mean, look how much bigger it is too. The speaker in the Inspire is actually more than adequate. I really think the nylon string Next G, they have a couple versions of this, sounds the best in my opinion, just because
it sounds really impressive. The speaker technology has maxed out here because I was not expecting it to sound this good, this loud with that.
Yeah, and you can Bluetooth to it too, so you can kind of practice along the backing tracks. I mean, there's built.
Can you do loops and stuff with this?
Yeah.
There's drums?
Yeah, there's a metronome, there's a foot switch that you can get with it, and turn looper. This thing is awesome.
Yeah.
He's learning about it for the first time, even though this is his guitar.
Yeah, I haven't spent as much time.
That's it. But yeah, so anyways, when you're put on the spot, you're good to go. Because we've helped you out with these tips. Got yourself an Enya guitar. You can practice it without having to plug
The great thing about
in
Enya guitars is if you're on the spot and you need an electric guitar, boom.
Because that's that sneaky bonus tip is just play behind a bunch of effects, right? Just put a bunch of delay, which you can sync this to your phone and kind of change the apps on your phone and stuff, and then just put a bunch of delay and distortion on it, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Well, that's awesome. The only other tip that you have, aside from not pranking me in public if you're a TikToker.
Ever.
That's my true fear. It happened to a friend of mine, actually.
Really?
This isn't an unfounded fear. This is happening
I like to
every
think
day.
I would just completely play it cool.
I'd like to think that too. But, I also don't want to be put in that position, just like being put on the spot.
I put somebody on the spot once.
Yeah?
Yeah, for a YouTube video.
Oh, man, you'll do anything for views.
Do anything for those views.
This guy, yeah. But go check out his channel too, Samurai Guitars, because...
Yeah, if you would, that'd be nice.
Right here.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section. Instagram or the website. I'll talk to you.